Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. So today I want to show you this app, which is something that you probably already know. It's the Shot Tracer app, but I want to show you how you can use this app to find something very important about your swing. I think a lot of people are obsessed with coming in and out, you know, whether you have an in to out or out to in swing, or if you're coming from the inside or not. You can determine that with this app right here. I'll show you how to use it. All you got to do is just go into the app, Shot Tracer app. Go into Shot Tracer, and it's not going to be obviously the one that traces the ball, but it's actually going to be the one that traces the club face. So it's going to tell you information on how you're taking the club back and how you're taking the club down, and that's going to be very useful to determine whether you have an in to out swing or out to in swing. So you go into Shot Tracer, and then you go into the swing tracer. That's where you go. And from here you can import a video and analyze it, and then it will show you exactly what you're doing with your swing. Okay, so let me show you some of swings before my ulnar deviation. And basically, if I go through here after I analyze the swing, look at this. The club is going inside, and then I'm going outside that path. So this means that I have an in to out swing. Okay, even if I come from the inside, I still have an in to out swing. Then I'm gonna show you some old swings. Same here with the driver. I'm taking the club inside, and then you can see the path is clearly from out, so it's from in to out. You can clearly see that. Obviously I square the face right at the end, and then I'm gonna show you a recent swing. This is after the ulnar deviation. And look at the difference. I'm taking the club in this path right here, and I'm coming down. It's not exactly in that path, but basically it's coming down. It clears up. It finds its path like right here. So before it's completely a different path. With this ulnar deviation, basically I'm finding the path, the same path like right here. And then I'm going to show you. This is an old one. You can clearly see that it's out to in. I mean, there's no question about it. It's just out. In to out. And then this is another recent swing right here. So look how it's just finding the club in the same path basically. So you can use this app to see whether you're swinging in to out. Here's another one right here. I'll show you. This is basically following the same path, and this one is almost the other way around. So if you have if you follow the same path, I think you're fine. If you start doing like I showed you in the previous swing right here, you know, that's a little way too much in to out. You know, I think if you're close, you'll be fine. Let me show you this. So this is just way too much. See, this is in to out. You can clearly see that. There's a lot of people say, you know, they're in the dart swing, they're right here. They could even be right here, and they look and they say, you know, I come from the inside. I have an in to out, an out to in swing, and basically it's not, because even if you're here, but if your takeaway is right here, you're still coming from in to out. See, you could do an in to out, and what we want is go out to in. That's what we want. Or you can have it about the same, you know, but and the only reason that you would have it, I mean, if you're having a little bit close by here, a little bit in and out, but if it's very close, then you should be playing a fade. The ball should be fading, because if you're playing a draws like that, that means you're compensating. So what I would do is try the app, but you can try other apps. I'm sure there's other apps. You don't necessarily have to use the Shot Tracer app, but I think it's a great way to see, because what it does is just traces the club face. So you're gonna see exactly what you're doing. A lot of people that do like in to in, you know, they go in and then they go almost in the same path right there. But to me, the problem there, that you're going to be very inconsistent. You're going to start hitting pushes to the right, or you're going to start hitting hooks. So I think for me, based on my experience, the best way to do it is always doing out to in. That's going to make you a little more consistent in the long run. You know, you're still going to mess up some shots, but you're not going to be so far to the right or so far to the left. So definitely with this app, you can see exactly what you're doing. If I look at those videos just back a couple of months before I started doing the ulnar deviation, Even though I hit some good shots, overall I feel like now I'm much more consistent doing just the out and in, or basically if I look at the videos, I'm just doing the same path. Basically I'm following the same path, and that's what you want to do. If you're following the same path, you're going to be better off there. Some great players do the out and then they actually drop the club there, so you can actually see out to in. But in my case, I'm basically trying to follow the same path, and at times I catch up with the path like right here. But before I caught up with the path like right at the end, so you can see why that's going to be very inconsistent, because I'm going to play with a lot of compensations and I'm going to start missing right and left. So basically you can use this app to do that. I think it's a great way to analyze your swing without having to, you know, go to a coach. Maybe you can definitely see what kind of swing you have. You know, that's information that TrackMan gives you, and you can just do it downloading this app, or I'm sure there's other apps. All you got to do is just trace the club face. So try it out, guys, and see whether you're doing an in to out or out to in swing. I think this is the easiest way to understand. I mean, I was going like really, the path was, I was holding two paths, and it was in to out. That's what I was doing, and it was about like this gap right here. And you know, I went from having this gap to basically having the same path, and trust me, that makes a huge difference in my misses, in the contact, and you know, missing fairways, missing greens. That makes a huge difference, guys. And obviously, one more thing, if you, like I mentioned before, if you're doing the in to in, you're gonna have some great shots too. But I think in the long run, you're gonna be better off following, you know, doing the out to in. That's gonna be a little better, or following the same path. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.